I will not be paying attention to the chat.
Okay.
What's that, Jungle Jack? Did I do a Jungle Jack?
Oh, I want to go on the boat ride. Join me on the boat ride.
I haven't gone VC ban yet, so that's weird.
Oh my god, let's go dating.
Would you like a Mike's Hard Lemonade on this, on this
Like a
sponsored ride?
Blackberry, actually. Or would it like the Coors Light? Maybe the Bud Light. Maybe the Red Ribbon. Maybe Corona. You know?
The Red Ribbon Army?
Choice.
I thought that was destroyed by Goku in the original Dragon Ball series.
I forgot the original.
A thunderstorm? We gotta get out of here! Everyone for themselves, Darkles! Oh! You got flipped!
Can't you save the videos that you
Cuphead! It's a Cuphead!
So who's flinging? Who's truly the flinger? Was actually really flinging?
The lightning is the flinger. What you doing there? You Gangnam styling? Why are you squatting? You doing like the Russian, like,
Because I'm too tall.
that one Russian dance.
Oh, ninja.
I keep biting my cheek. It's like sore now. There's like a opening. Oh, I got a little shoulder. I got a little shoulder buddy.
Yo, let me see your shoulder, buddy. Can I see your shoulder, buddy? Just let me see your shoulder. Let me see your shoulder.
Sorry, Ashley got off. You want to get back on my shoulder to show Croto Joe? Is that a no? Yes, it's a very cute dance. It's hot. Croto Joe, can you do the best burp you can for me right now?
I'm overdosing right now, so no.
What, you gonna puke on the floor if you do? If you try?
No, I'm gonna pass out. I'm gonna pass out in Roblox VR.
You deserve it.
I need a break. It's anglerfish. It's anglerfish.
They're from that one game.
It's anglerfish, bro.
Dude, chillax. I'm gonna rest.
I'm now your shoulder, buddy.
I think they'll shut eye.
Sheep?
Whoa, how did you get in between us? Nina, are you watching?
Guys, what time is it for you guys? It is 10:33 p.m. for me.
It wouldn't let me log back into my Twitch account.
What time is it for you, Capybara? What time is it for you, Capybara? What time is it for you? Like, it is 10:33 p.m. for me. What time is it for you?
Hello, my name is Susie. And
¿Qué hora es?
I wanted to hear the time, but my friend kept talking.
I'm gonna choke you.
You know, the fire's not really a problem when it's only affecting the building.
Okay, no entendí nada.
¿Cómo estás? Bien, ¿y tú? That's about all I remember. Oh yeah, it's I don't remember Saturday. I remember Friday though. Oh yeah, it's Viernes. Is that good enough?
Go. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that.
What aren't you doing?
I'm not doing it. Yes, it is. What else would it be?
Ah! Body's headquarters.
Oh, where'd you go?
Wow, going in the map.
What's
Yes.
this game about?
It is-
What's this game about?
Yeah.
You don't know what this game's about?
Oh yeah, you can't see.
Who left the Discord?
No, he didn't.
Who left the Discord?
The voice chat wasn't removed again. He went away for a moment.
How you doing?
I like your Sonic
I went to
Sonic
sleep.
shoe pop.
Oh my god.
Ow! Why'd you do that to me?
Who's throwing people? Meat? Meat, stop throwing
How
people.
you doing?
I got thrown and I died. So it wasn't very nice of them.
Alright, thanks for asking.
No, it was sweating. It was sweating. Don't do it. Don't do it to me.
I don't even know how to play this.
Sweating, you're hacking.
What?
There's a thing called Neighbors. It's a 17
No English?
game. And it's kind of weird. It just summons you to talk
Eh?
to random people. It's kind of weird.
It's not just weird wearing little diapers on your Roblox avatar. That's kind of.
It's kinda
Carnage.
weird.
Are you even trying? I don't think I've seen you like survive once. Where's your Luigi now? Where's your Luigi at?
Cry, baby, cry, baby.
Did he die?
Wait, cry, baby, cry, baby.
I'm very sad about it.
Were you sad about it? Really?
Yeah, oh, I got flipped again! I'm just spinning forever! Whoa! I'm cool, guys. Check me out.
Raving Raceway. Let's not rave.
Heck yeah. Robot, you flip people. I know you flip people.
I got died. It didn't teleport me! This game is buggy.
I am gonna kill you guys.
With hammers?
I'm killing you guys with hammers. I'm trying to get BT banned. I am gonna find you guys' address. I'm gonna kill you guys. I'm gonna skin you alive. I'm gonna do cannibalism.
No,
I've only played Persona 5 Royal. I've never anyone skinning anyone alive. But when does someone get skinned alive? In Persona 5 Royal, I played all of it. I played Marukai and all that. Bro, that. Okay, good. But bro, Marukai, the shit, I like. It's my favorite palette. I messed up. I cursed. So he messed up stuff. He has cancer IRL and he died of that.
I was really tight before, so it feels nice.
I'm gonna get PC banned.
Like fitted.
Uh-oh, confessional time. Father, forgive me for I am about to sin. Sorry, can't do it. You two
Maybe
are
I'll be so drunk.
Well, then keep
that it
those
won't know.
martinis coming. Might
So
as
it's
well
just
go
me
down
and
with
you,
the band.
Gavin.
Speaking of
Why-
going
why are we on
down.
Seriously? 100%. Before this was even a restaurant, it was a crematorium. That's why I refuse
That's
to
a little
close.
weird.
People see things at night here.
That's
what?
weird.
Ghosts. And they're always charred and disfigured. Pickles said once he saw a half-invisible burnt man ask him for soup. Well, that could have just been Joey after cleaning the smoker. No, he was all alone. Really? Yeah.
Ashley, why did I have to keep biting my cheek today? My mouth, it's all sore. Yeah, just dance about it.
Yeah, see, they abandoned us. Bye bye.
Whoa. Who did that to me? Who be flipping me? I'm a suicide node. I'm a suicide node.
Who closes tonight? Me.
So who did Clint dress up as? I hope it was something scandalous. What's he supposed to be, a dog? Boring! Let's see some skin, Clint. But you can keep the collar on.
Ladies, I'm gonna need you to keep it down or I'm gonna have to arrest you.
Oh, now this is what I'm talking about.
Officer Trick, take me away. I'm guilty as hell.
Throw the book at me.
Why do the guys get all the attention around here? Like, I didn't wear this for myself.
I noticed, and I appreciate it.
Great. Aaron, I'm locking up. Can you do one last check in the back real quick? Sure. All right. Hello? Anybody back here? Hello? Sue! Oh! Oh, Aaron, are you okay? Gotcha! Mother. Happy Halloween.
Some more shit your father should have taught y'all, dirty little. Just let y'all know right now, you are not washing your hands as good as you think you are.
These gloves are going to represent all the dirt and germs that you have all over your hands, and more than likely going to be all the same places that you're going to want soap to touch. This black right here is going to represent the soap, so you can really see where the soap is actually touching your hands.
First up, we got the good old palm rub.
That gets a lot of it, but you're still missing in between the fingers. You're in there. Look at that. But now we got to worry about the back. So we're going to go ahead and get up in the back. Really get up in there. Okay, got some progress, but now we got to work on those fingers. So we're going to go ahead and interlock them together and do this bad boy right here. Switch it around. Boom, nice and sexy. Now we got to worry about these thumbs. What you're going to do is grip the thumb and just start twisting. Nice, sexy, thick.
Now you got to get those fingertips and nails.
You're going to hit one of these, put it right in the palm of your hand, and start twisting. One of these, palm of the hand, start twisting. Now the only thing that's left is right around the wrist.
And that's how you correctly clean your hands. So I better not see no more of this. You dirty. Some more shit your father should have taught y'all, dirty little. Just let y'all know right now, you are not washing your hands as good as you think you are.
These gloves are going to represent all the dirt and...
None of you got bingo. That said, we do have a winner. Welcome, players!
What is happening?
Trap, could you do me a favor and read your winning bingo line aloud?
Let me be clear.
It's number
In
one.
quotes, monologue lasting over 10 seconds.
God damn it. God damn it.
Number 3 is hell yeah.
Yes, of course it is.
Number 4 is anti-capitalist message.
And what was number
Of
5?
course, the last one is touches Sam, your friend with a tie.
The players in the green room have been filling in the blanks for these challenges.
Katie, I'm so
the
sorry.
entire time.
Wait,
so
these
all the
prompts
fill in the blanks
were us.
were from the players upstairs.
Right.
None of you got bingo. That said, we do have a winner. Yeah!
What is it, son? My friends. Oh, I see. That's the mortal in you, Peter. We are beyond such things. Now.
But my mother. You said you loved my mother.
And that I did. My river lily, who knew all the words to every song that came over the radio. I returned to Earth to see her 3 times, and I knew if I returned a 4th, I'd never leave. The expansion, reason for my very existence would be over, so I did what I had to do. But It broke my heart to put that tumor in her head. What? No, all right. I know that sounds bad. What is it, son? My friends. Oh, well, you see.
It must be boring here. You should come to Earth sometime. There's lots of cool stuff.
Hooray, let's do it! I'll give you this.
Whoa, what is that?
This is a button. If you push it, then I will appear. It doesn't make sense to push now, because I'm already here, you see.
It must be boring here. You should come to...
Dating's kind of hard for me, because I'm like a Delta pin at a smoke shop. The people who like me prefer the illegal ones. But I still try to have fun with it, and the only picture I have on Tinder right now is of me and Cam. That way, if girls ask which one are you, I can say, I'm the black guy.
If you lose one of your adult teeth, the bone where the tooth once was can start to deteriorate.
This is actually true. Have you ever heard of the term, if you don't use it, you lose it? Well, that's exactly what happens to bone. If you don't have a tooth or a root stimulating that bone will actually dissolve away. It's why old people look old, because all their bones dissolve away in their chin and tongue. But let's keep going and see if it's right.
To prevent further damage, a dentist will fill the cavity with a synthetic material that mimics real bone. Once filled, a metal bracket is secured on top and the incision is closed. After the graft has healed, a large implant post is inserted into the new bone. Then a small metal piece is screwed in and a porcelain tooth is secured on top.
This is a pretty good representation of what an implant is like. A lot of people freak out because they think it's going to be super painful, but actually you're just going to feel a little bit of pressure. You shouldn't really feel too much pain.
If you lose
Every time I make a video about mortising with a chisel, somebody says to me, Rex, why don't you drill the waste out of that thing? It's so much easier. But is it? I've tried this technique a bunch, and I'm never very happy with it. The chisel doesn't have enough wood to register against, and it twists. It's really hard to keep things on track. Even if drilling out your mortises made things easier, easy kind of isn't the point. I mean, I like knowing that I can take this chisel and this mallet, and using just those tools and my skill, cut a good joint. That's what I like about hand tool woodworking. I mean, if easy is the point, why cut joints at all? Just Festool domino everything together. Or don't make your furniture at all. Just buy it. It's an option. Every time I make a video about
What you have to think about when you're talking about monster design is you're talking about what's called the golden triangle. So golden triangle is damage, toughness, and speed. You may choose two of these. The reason that we do this is because it creates a weakness in the opponent that allows the player to overcome that weakness. So if you have damage and toughness, the monster is slow. If you have speed and damage, the monster dies very quickly. If it's fast and tough, it doesn't do any damage. A good example of fast and tough is a treasure goblin. Doesn't do any damage, it's fast, it's hard to kill, has a lot of HP, but it gives a lot of reward. Something that's speed and damage, a Zergling. It's very fast, does a lot of damage. Can be really dangerous in groups, but you kill them very easily. Now, when do we give an enemy all three? It's a very specific reason. No, not a boss. A boss will shift between these three. A boss will only ever have two at a time. When one has all three, it's something that you have to be able to avoid. Think of the witch from Left 4 Dead. It's an enemy that you are not supposed to engage, and if you do engage it, you have screwed up, and it will punish you now. What you have to think about when you're talking about monster design is what you have to think about.
Look, as soon as his little daughter steps out of the house, these four muscular dogs instantly take their positions to protect her from any danger. These aren't just any dogs. They're trained military dogs, and her father has been actively serving in the American
official-looking stickers and cut out a stencil that said my name, Sunday Nobody, and the name of the art piece, which is Dumpster Gal.
Magic
Magikarp's whole shtick as a Pokemon is that it blows. Well, come on, Cosmoem's fat self can't even do damage. Wait, I'm sorry? And despite Magikarp being bad, it has quite the legacy and merits of its own. This thing is everywhere for one, being the only Pokemon available in every single mainline game. No version exclusivity, no waiting for DLC, even Pikachu skipped Unova. The Rotom Takeover's old news, we'll be seeing the Magikarp phone soon enough. It can be found in the wild ranging from level 1 to 100 in plenty of cases. The resort area, the nature preserve, they could hit level 100 in Kitakami, so where were the misogynistic 3 then? And otherwise, only Gyarados and Regigigas hit those highs and lows. Oh yeah, one and the same. Some of its dex entries paint a pretty interesting picture. And also fuel the is the Pokedex lying debate more. It's constantly fighting itself with Magikarp either being able to jump over mountains or not being able to jump higher than 7 feet. But some entries also say that ancient Magikarp were way stronger. Hell, going back to the mountain entries, they specify only long-living Magikarp can do it. The fish has more lore than Lugia, how does that make you feel? It even got its own mobile game. Though to be fair, so did Misty. Magikarp might indeed suck, but it certainly has more of a legacy than half of the dex. So we need a new bad Pokemon in the spotlight. Where's our Mega Sunkern, huh? Magikarp's whole shtick is...
Want to see something cool? I'm making a...
You know, if we had cable, we'd have like 60 channels.
We have plenty of chance.
We have 7.
Hey, there are starving kids in Africa with no chance.
So cheap.
If you want cable, pay for it yourself. Or better yet, try turning that thing off and go read a book.
Hello?
Since when do we get MTV?
Since I got cable.
What do you mean, you got cable?
I called up the cable company. I said, hello, I'd like cable. And they put in cable.
I'm not paying for that.
Keep your shirt on. I paid for it.
TV's asking me for some kind of code.
Yeah, that's the parental control lock.
So how do I take it off?
You don't. This is my cable that I bought with my money.
You gotta be kidding me.
Here's an idea. How about you go read a book?
Hello? Not the big one. That is the big one. That should be in the game room.
You know, if we had cable, we'd have...
Angel Bob, I presume.
The tide field is coming. It will destroy our...
My turn, huh?
Oh yeah, I want you to teach him everything you know about wine, upselling, schmoozing, boozing, turning and burning.
Got you.
Trick, you're in good hands now. Soak it up.
So, you want to know why I'm the best server here? Yeah, sure. It's because I command respect. It's the way I carry myself, the way I talk about the menu. Everything is done with confidence and class. And the guest senses that and respects me. Oh, there's our hot hunk of man meat. Dance for the ladies, Bradley. You know where your bread is buttered. All right, listen. I'm training Trick tonight. He's going to be a server.
Oh, we get 2?
One for me and the other one for me.
You are so greedy, Madge. We share.
Okay. May I start you with a cocktail?
Yeah, but hold the tail.
For training purposes, could we do this appropriately?
Sorry, you're right. We won't be too hard on
Yeah,
you.
we'll go easy.
I don't mind it hard.
Oh, he's ready. Training over.
Fully trained and ready to go.
You keep this up, you'll get invited to the cruise.
Get the sunscreen.
Hello? Can we get some damn service over here before prices go up again?
Haven't you seen us, Brad?
Okay, so when you're double sat like this, it's important to keep calm and multitask.
Yum.
How many servers does it take to get a man a beer?
Hey, this ain't your barn and I ain't your mule. Go watch Alabama Vanderbilt highlights and I'll get to you when I get to you.
Too soon. That's too soon.
I can't tell what's hotter, you yelling or Trick's neck tattoo.
Yes, definitely both.
What do you guys drinking? My turn, huh?
Oh yeah, I want you to teach him everything you know about wine, upselling, schmoozing, boozing, turning and burning.
Got you.
Trick, you're in good hands.
Are you ready?
Fire versus ice! And lava came right out of the gate, sizzling hot.
Oh, wait. No! No!
Weak!
No!
Weak! You didn't make it through one!
Look at it bubble, though!
Admittedly, the bubbles were pretty cool. But other than that, Kevin was grasping at straws.
Look, I made lava spaghetti.
The ref tallied the final count as only breaking through one of the 12 layers. Noting that the final break was too little, too late, which made it Acid's turn. And almost immediately,
Oh, wow.
it tied lava.
Oh, through. It's through.
It's through! Wow!
I'm trying to aim.
It just kept breaking through each layer as the acid mixed with the water, creating an exothermic reaction that bored a hole through the ice like a laser.
Yeah, one more.
One more!
One more. Why am I rooting for you?
Ultimately, Nigel's acid made it through every last sheet of ice, which...
my cell phone. From this distance, you should feel it, and you don't, do you?
Just as I thought. There's no battery in here. You removed the battery. That's a sorry little trick, isn't it?
Yeah, you got me, Chuck. Dead to rights.
It's a physical response to stimuli. It's not a quirk. What do I have to do to prove it to you?
I don't know, Chuck. Could you reach into your breast pocket and tell me what's there?
What now?
Can you tell the court what that was?
A battery.
Why don't you follow the waistline? Just experimenting. You see the other drivers, they follow that line. So if I go wide like this, sometimes I beat them. And if it doesn't work, I just reset.
Jack, do you remember where this whole GT Academy idea thing comes from?
Yeah, I'm listening.
Grenade. We just got a grenade.
No way.
It's hissing, it's hissing, it's hissing. Can we go ahead and call law enforcement and get them out here? We were just about to call you guys. Are you on duty right now? We just pulled in a hand grenade that's live. All right, thank you so much. They're blocking off the street already, guys.
This your car?
Yes.
Why don't you go move it behind my car?
Okay.
This is what it looks like.
Made sure to take a picture.
Did you handle it at all?
I took it off the magnet.
How did it feel? Did it feel wet? Did you feel anything sloshing around inside?
It was solid.
So you haven't noticed there was a hole on the bottom?
No, it did not look like there's a hole in the bottom when I took it off, but it was hissing a little bit. That's why we just set it down and walked away.
Hissing?
Yeah.
All right. Nugget.
All right. Thank you.
Of all the mythical Pokemon, Mew is the guy. They're the very first, the most iconic, and an accomplished father. You've got to be proud. And despite being so elusive, there have been plenty of unique ways to get Mew over time. Events have obviously always been an option, except for in Gen 5, that Cell probably had something to do with it. And it was even given out as shiny all the way back in Crystal. I don't see Victini doing that. Can Victini do that, please? Emerald, of course, had the Faraway map event. You'd take a boat to Faraway Island and find Mew in the wild, the only time that could happen. Though this one was only in Japan for whatever reason. And yet we got the Fraud Lugia event just fine, huh? My Pokemon Ranch had Mew. Once you deposit a whopping 999 Pokemon into it, Haley will ask you for a Pokemon egg. And by giving her one of your Masuda method rejects, you'll earn yourself the embryo from which life itself was born. See, difference being this one gave me a shiny Grookey. It's just kind of in Floroma Town in BDSP, where an old lady gives it to you if you have Let's Go save data. She just has this? What's her position in the Pokemon universe? Gen 1 being Gen 1. There's even a glitch to get Mew if you count that. And it's so easy to do, it might as well be a feature on the back of the box. And if that wasn't enough, there's still one more way to get Mew. At your local retailers for only $64.99 plus tax. Of all the mythical Pokemon, Mew is the guy. They're the very first,
What's the nicest thing you've seen a gang do? My mom used to teach 6th grade in one of the toughest neighborhoods in Compton. Her class had this group of boys she knew came from dirt poor families. During lunch, they'd sit around sketching flashy, exotic cars, dreaming big. She always hyped them up, telling them how talented they were. They'd laugh and promise her, "Mrs., you'll be the first one we take for a ride when we get our own wheels." Years went by, and one ordinary afternoon, my mom was heading home after a long day of teaching. As she walked to her car, she noticed a sketchy group of guys leaning against a car, all staring her down. Her gut told her to keep her head down and ignore them. But just as she got to her car, they started approaching. She froze when she realized they were clearly gang members. Tattoos, pew-pew, the whole look. One of them stepped forward and said, "Mrs., we're here to take you for a ride." Her heart was racing. She thought she was about to get stolen. She fumbled for her pepper spray, ready to defend herself. But before she could use it, one of them put his hands up and said, "Relax, Mrs. It's us, the boys from your class." Turns out it was those same kids she used to encourage. They'd made good on their promise. They loaded her into their decked-out Cadillac and took her to a high-end restaurant, footing the bill for everything. What's the nicest thing you've seen again?
I dare you to choose anyone other than Sub-Zero. Please, please, please.
Who dares in a fighting game? I dare you to take your L like a man. What the f?
No, please, you don't understand.
What you doing? What you doing? What you doing?
And anyone other than Sub-Zero. I'm doing this challenge.
So that was a lie.
Please. Anyone.
You know what?
Anyone. Yeah, Scorpion. Scorpion. There we go.
I'm feeling gracious today.
Yeah, as you should.
I picked the most ass character.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Thank you.
This nigga just wanted to do the hump. This nigga just wanted to...
I dare you to choose anyone other than Sub.
Hey DM, can we talk about something?
Yeah, sure, dude. I'm actually in the middle of session prepping right now.
What rhymes with even? Steven?
Hey, let's write something. What rhymes with even? As in, I don't get mad, I get even.
I fetched my grandma in semen. My uncle touched me before I got beaten. What's a kid and just like they said he ain't even. They take for the towers ain't scaling. The planes inside the towers aren't leaving. Both towers are now leaving. Fell in love with a girl in Thailand, but she turned out to be Steven. Cops on my back, yeah.
so stupid. What rhymes with even?
This game gives me anxiety issues.
My friend said cute girls love duck pics, so I figured I'd send you that. He also said something about autocorrect, but I wasn't paying attention. My friend said cute guys like booby pics. He didn't mention anything about autocorrect, so I think I've got this in the bag with that one. Are you the projected spread of coronavirus because your curves are anything but flat? Damn! Best pickup line? Are you the lottery because I'm delusional and think I've got a chance? I think you might win. In that case, do you have the lucky numbers? They look like this. Big W. Didn't we kiss one time during a game of truth or dare in my neighbor's front yard in 7th grade? Have you ever really felt alive since? Give me your number. That's a bit forward, don't you think? I don't think so. Tell me a joke first. A dad is washing his car with his son, and after a while, the son turns to his dad and says, "Dad, why can't we use a sponge?" Weird question, but are you a redneck? I am not. Oh, I assume since your name was Jordan, you were a little country. Why? I'm sorry, you said you like puns and Jordan is an actual country. Oh my god, that's brilliant. I was too sleepy to get it, but that is nuanced. My friend said cute.
Who gave the best speeches? Prime made me want to roll with the Autobots. They named a whole country after him. Disney. Nobody likes Captain Marvel. Japan. Give me 5 minutes. Meanwhile, in the multiverse, deadly alien invaded Earth. Earth sending their best defender. Best defender. Spider-Man too long at home. Thor, the god of thunder's strongest enemy so far is not Gila. It's a glass window. The Marvels, I'm just a civilian starter pack. Who Musk wants us to think he is, who Musk started looking more like. Explain a film plot badly. Two guys fighting over a pair of glasses in Italy. They prove that money is the best superpower. Superheroes and aliens fighting and destroying the city in the background. That one guy listening to music and doing his stuff unaware of his surroundings. We know Marvel uses CGI, but this is so funny to see. Peter Parker. When do I start enjoying life? Marvel. That's the neat part. You don't. I hope the new Marvel movie meets expectations. Their expectations. Captain America takes a serum that makes him superhuman. Thor summons lightning to fight his enemies. Doctor Strange uses real magic. Hulk just gets angry. His shirt is so wrinkly because he doesn't have an Iron Man. Who gave the best speeches? Prime made me want to roll with the Autobots. They named a whole country after him. Disney. Nobody likes Captain Marvel. Japan. Give me Iron Man. Who gave the best speech?
This has got to be one of the wildest facts I've ever seen. Start with a 1 kilogram block sliding on a frictionless plane. If it hits another 1 kilogram block, assuming perfectly elastic collisions, it transfers all of its momentum. And what we're going to do is put an immovable wall to the left that this second block can bounce off of. And for this simple example, there are 3 total collisions. It gets interesting when we make that first block bigger, say 100 kilograms. In this case, it retains much more of its momentum with each collision, so it takes many more bounces before it gets turned around completely. And in total, the way it works out here, we end up with 31 collisions. If it's even bigger, say 10,000 kilograms, and with all of our idealizing assumptions where no energy is lost and things like that, if you work it out exactly, the total number is 314 collisions. As you keep increasing the mass of that big block by powers of 100, the digits in the number of collisions will always, always match the starting digits of pi. This has got to be one of the wildest facts I've ever seen. Start with a 1 kilogram.
Becky. Blueberry vodka. The answer to all life's problems.
You see that, Sam? I did it just like we said. I am awesome. I'll be over here.
We've got a solid wood door here and a steel exterior door. We're gonna shoot them both with this 70-pound bow and see if either of them will stop our arrow.
We're gonna shoot each door with a field tip and a broadhead. Starting off with a field tip against a wood door. Knock. Came all the way back to me. All right, here's our field tip. It is in there solid in the front, but it did not go through the back. Moving over to our steel door, shooting a field tip. All right, so our arrow came through the front here and came all the way out the back. So our steel door actually had a lot more penetration than the wood door. I'm moving over to our wood door, shooting the broadhead. Okay, so the arrow bounced all the way back at us, but the broadhead is still stuck in the door right here in the front. Did not go through the back. Moving over to our steel door, shooting a broadhead. Our arrow went straight through the front and then clean out the back and then flew all the way over there.
Pokemon's had a lot of weird one-off features over time. Yeah, why not add musicals? Finally give Registeel the spotlight it deserves. And one of these things weirdly has a lot to it and some shiny hunting potential. Ooh, the QR...
So when I worked at Blizzard, I had to do a social engineering task where I had to hit customer support. And I had to get 50 questions answered. And let me tell you, I got my questions answered. I shouldn't have. That was the problem. They're not supposed to answer those. And one of the things that I found that was really interesting is people that had been there for 1 year were really, really hard to trick. But people that had been there for 5 years were really easy to trick. What have we learned? We've learned that training is the issue. Everybody that actually worked at the company got training in their first year and then they never got training again. So they became complacent, exactly. The director of CS came and he said, I want the names. And I said, I'm not giving you the names. You're just going to fire those people. And he goes, I'm going to go to your boss. I was like, do it. My boss is like, you got the names? I was like, yeah. And he goes, you going to give them to him? And I was like, no. And he goes, he's not going to give you the names, bud. And then I sat down and was like, look, I'm not giving you the names because if I did, you'd fire all of these people that are your best employees, the ones that have been here the longest. And in 4 years, you will have the exact same problem with the people that are newbies right now. The issue is not the employees, it's your training regimen. I sat down with him, we created a new 6-month training regimen, and guess what? I went back about a year later, did the same thing. All those people passed with flying colors. Not a single one of them answered my questions. So when I worked at Blizzard, I had to do a social engineering
What's this called? Bob, this is not a good idea. Don't do that.
Nah, dude, it's fine. I'm on X Games mode. I bet you won't jump in the... You didn't even let me fit. Don't try this at home.
Hot Wheels.
Oh, I love hanging out with you, Dad.
Oh, you saying you need me to go get some milk?
No, not again. No.
Swimming! Surf's up, dude! I'm about to drop down there. You would think it's really scary, but the mat's actually pretty soft, so it's not that bad. Woo!
Yo, grab my hand. Yo, left hand.
My left hand?
Bob, this is not a good idea. Don't do that.
Nah, dude, it's fine. I'm on X Games mode. I bet you won't jump in the... You didn't even let me fit. Don't try this at home. Hot Wheels.
Oh, I love hanging out with you, Dad.
Oh, you saying you need me to go get some milk?
No, not again. No.
Swimming! Surf's up, dude! I'm about to drop down there. You would think it's really scary, but the mat's actually pretty soft, so it's not that bad. Woo!
Yo, grab my hand. Yo, left hand.
My left hand?
Bob.
There's a really interesting party trick. I started looking into this phenomenon, thinking about it from a physics perspective, and I found this guy demonstrating it on YouTube. And he included an explanation.
Striking your palm down around the opening rapidly compresses the air, exerting an instantaneous pressure on the water.
Ding, 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 my science BS meter was going off. We have to slow it down nearly 1,000 times normal speed. Check it out. What happens if you smack the bottle down really fast is the bottle moves as fast as the hammer and basically leaves the water behind. The bottle is pulling away from the water and the water stays stays behind because of inertia. It's left behind and it creates this low pressure area at the bottom. We filmed at 18,000 frames per second. You can see the cavitation bubbles forming and then you can see them collapsing. And as soon as they collapse, all the energy at the interface between the vapor bubble and the water gets
What baby name immediately makes you lose all respect for the parents and why? 1. Mike but short for Mycicle. Mycicle's Bicycle Shop. 2. Horribly misspelled to seem different. The irony is that my boyfriend's name is Christopher. 3. Any name is alcohol. Chardonnay, tequila, etc. Saw those a lot as a teacher. Had a male student named Crash Danger. Not kidding. 4. My brother once had clients named Jerry and Mary Derryberry. We didn't believe him so he took a picture of whatever account papers. Don't even remember what his job was at the time. Who gives a shit? But the series of events to have a married couple be named Jerry and Mary Derryberry is just so delicious. 5. Rifle, pronounced rifle. 6. A girl I know, her name is Baby Sasha. She said we can call her Baby. Her parents were clearly lazy to come up with a proper name. 7. I know someone who named their kid Chauzen. The kid wasn't adopted either. 8. The overly matchy names to the point of ridiculousness. My top example is a set of brothers named Romance, Romantic and Romeo. 9. One little girl got her name legally changed in court because her parents named her Tallulah Does the Hula from Hawaii. 10. ABCDE, pronounced Absidi. 11. Neve. Also when they give their kid's name an unnecessary weird spelling, like Terenci or Jackson. 12. You know the Duggar family, 19 kids and counting. One of their daughters named their son Spurgeon. Spurgeon. 13. Oh nasty. Supposedly pronounced honesty but all I'll ever see is oh nasty. 14. I was once checking in a customer for service. Emo Chanel. And she was very proud of it. 15. My cousin named her son named Lincoln. Which isn't bad by itself. At least until she had her daughter Kennedy. She said she plans on naming her next kid Garfield. She literally names her kids after the last names of assassinated presidents. What baby name immediately makes you lose all respect for the parents and why?
Josh, your line is, we're going to need a bigger boat.
Okay.
No direction to get started and action.
We're gonna need a bigger boat.
Hannah, give me a little bit more.
We're gonna need a bigger boat.
Hannah, give me a little bit more.
We're gonna need a bigger boat.
Josh, like a pickup line that isn't going to work.
We're gonna need a...
So much tongue all ew. Get that in your mouth.
We're gonna need a bigger boat.
Anna, like a pickup line that is going to work.
I don't know about you, but we're gonna need a bigger boat.
Yeah, Josh, that's how it's done.
It worked.
Hannah, without letting me lose sight of your teeth.
We're gonna need a bigger boat.
Josh, like an alien trying to blend in. Josh, your line is, we're going...
Rank these 6 snacks blindly.
Okay. 6. Disgusting, terrible snack. LT, what are you talking about? Goldfish are disgusting. I'm literally eating some goldfish right now. This is your last day in the stream. 4? Can we count these as flaming hot, or do they have to count as the base? Base Funyuns? I gotta put them in 5 then. What slot is left? Oh man. 3, 2, and 1. I gotta put them in 3 then. That's worse than goldfish. But unfortunately, I'm forced to put them in 2. I'm forced to. What on this planet Earth is that, and why do they look good?
Rank these 6 snacks blindly.
We returned from Narnia, but it turned one of us Republican.
Oh my goodness. We're back at Professor Diggory's.
What an adventure it's been. It's like no time has passed at all.
My God, and there's the wardrobe. We need to build a wall.
What?
There's a portal in here that the animals, the talking animals and everything can get in to England.
I don't think that's how it works. Also, you just spent decades ruling them as their benevolent king.
And now that I'm a little boy once more, I realized that they probably want to come here and take jobs away from good British people.
We're in the middle of war. We're on sugar rations. That's why you wanted all of that Turkish delight. What could they possibly take from us?
I mean, it's like talking animals. What's going to happen to British culture, which everyone knows is a great culture?
Mr. Tumnus over there was one of the first people that we met, and he was so welcoming and kind.
Oh, Mr. Tumnus?
We returned from Narnia, but it turned one of us Republican.